What's going on, guys? It's me here, Luke Tech at Google Hangouts. Please like, subscribe down below, and leave a comment if you have any questions. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about, is Boost Mobile ever going to update their plans? You know what? Here's my theory about Boost. They had the $50 and $35 plan ever since I think 2 years, for like 2 or 3 years. I don't think they're ever going to change them. Some good coffee. Boost Mobile needs to update their plans. That's what I think they should do. And then I got a comment later on saying Boost is doing a lot better than Cricket and Metro PCS. Well, technically they're not, in my opinion. Where I live, they are doing terrible. Okay? I don't know about you guys, but if you want to go put that thumbs down, I don't care, really. I mean, that's just my own opinion, but I have Metro PCS. I have not had a problem yet. I am having a few problems, but other than the call and texting, it's just fine. Now, where I live, okay, I live a mile away from a tower. This is what's funny. And let me see if I can focus this on, because this is also Boost, which is Q-Link, and it's Sprint. Okay. Let's go ahead and destroy that. Let's go ahead. Yeah, it's going to say that. I know it is. If it wants to work today. Come on. Need to listen. All right. Let that focus in there real quick. Well, let me go ahead and do this so you can focus into that. On Metro, I have 4 bars. Boost or Sprint, I have 1 bar. Okay. Who has a better signal? Metro PCS, which is T-Mobile. That's funny. Now, here's the funny part. I looked up on the internet the other day, and when I went down to the green in Beaver Creek with my dad, spending time with him, I had a great time. First time been in an Apple store. My expressions and thoughts, it was out of the world. It's like you want everything in that store, literally. Do I want to get an Apple laptop? Maybe. I might be getting one because my camera's like a piece of crap. This is a Chromebook on my laptop. That's what it's called. It's a Chromebook. It's an Acer. It's not the best, guys, but it does what I need to do. Okay? So, with that, going out of that store, you're going to need at least a good $1,000 at least just to walk out with a good phone. I wanted the iPhone 8 through T-Mobile because there's something about T-Mobile I like. I love their network. I love their calls. Am I going to go to T-Mobile eventually? Yes, I am, eventually. I want to get onto a plan with my dad eventually if he accepts. But if he doesn't, that's okay. I'll get a plan by myself. That's no biggie. I'm getting the iPhone 8 regardless when I get my tax money because the iPhone 8 has new updates. I love the camera. I love the specs on it. I even looked everything and the details on that thing. Apple. We'll talk Apple all day. You know what? Next video, I'm going to talk about Apple. That's what I'm going to be talking about. And we'll talk all day long. But that's going to be next week because I do have to work this week at Taco Bell. Here's my opinion. When I went down to the green and then I opened up Sprint's coverage map on my phone and I looked up the coverage map on my Q-Link phone, here's what was funny. And their Wi-Fi is strong, literally. So it was faster than my network and any other network out there. It's like using Verizon, technically. So if I was going to pair with Sprint and T-Mobile's coverage map, T-Mobile has a bigger coverage map than Sprint. That's how funny it is, really, because T-Mobile is a lot bigger. I can go to Canada, but they're going to charge me almost $1 or something. But when you go to Sprint, their coverage map, you can't get service in Canada. You would roam up there. And just to make a long distance call for T-Mobile, I think it's like, my dad said something like $1 or $2 a minute. But if you're with Sprint, they're going to charge you at least a good $3 or $4. That's what I had when I used to add Sprint. They used to charge you. I mean, don't get me wrong, Sprint is a good company. Boost is a good company. It's just, why would you pay for something that you're not going to get in where you live at? Shoot. If you're going to pay with Boost, you might as well unlock that phone and get that pay Apple their money so you can use their service. I bet you eventually Apple will come up with their own service, which they do. They use Sprint, Verizon, AT&T. You would go there technically and go walk in the store and they'll go, hi, what coverage do you want if you get this phone? So if I wanted to get the iPhone SE or the Apple S8 that I want, can I say, well, this is how much you're going to be paying a month. You have to have a credit card to pay monthly, which debit is the same thing, which me and my dad were laughing. We're like, really? So that's a joke. I was going to get it the other day. I was loving the iPhone 8. I love the camera on it. It is beautiful. Would I stay with it? Yes. I would get a nice case for it. I would get a camouflage with it, but I didn't see any there. But iPhone 6 Plus from my dad. I'm getting the iPhone 8 Plus, not the iPhone 8. I'm getting iPhone 8 Plus. My dad would sell me that phone for like $300 with an Apple Watch. You guys, do you think that's worth it? Getting an iPhone 6 Plus with an Apple Watch. See, I can go on eBay and get an Apple Watch for $150, but it's not. I don't know if it's good or not. So it has to be good, clean ESN. So my dad has been taking care of that phone. But if I had the iPhone 6 Plus, I would get a camouflage phone. Literally, I'd be good for like a year, a good 2 years. Paying $300, I would get an Apple Watch, and you can use an Apple Watch with any iPhone. Any iPhone. If you get the iPhone 8, you'd be good for your life, for the rest of your life. I don't know if I would get the Apple iPhone. See, here we go. We're talking about Apple right now. I would get the iPhone 7 or the 8 because literally it would last longer because the ESN is actually pretty good. And you get Apple Care. Apple Care is $200. That's actually pretty good if you ask me. $200 for 2 years. Plus you got to pay for your company, which is if I went to T-Mobile and got the iPhone 8, I'll be paying $50 for my phone. The company, you would be basically paying $75. Then you have to pay Apple Care $200. So you're walking out $325 walking out Apple store, walking out the door. So messages coming in. So excuse me a minute. So would you walk out the door with a nice brand new iPhone? Who would pay? Would you guys think I should get an iPhone 8? iPhone X, because I don't even know the specs of it. I don't even know how to use it yet. I have been with the Apple phone for like a year and a half. I always been using my Android. I mean, I love Android and all that, but Apple, I don't know. It's just, there's something against Apple because when you drop it and they break it, that's how they make that money, because you have to go back in there and buy a new one. With the Apple Care, you send it to them. They fix it for free, and they buy you a new phone basically within that 2 year mark. That's what they do. So anytime you walk out of an Apple store, make sure you have Apple Care and you have a case and a screen protector on that sucker. Always. It does not matter regardless. It is not to waste your guys' time, but you need to have a case on there. If you're walking out of there with $900 out of your pocket, you spend $900 on an iPhone, you walk out, and then it breaks, then you're screwed. if you don't have Apple Care. So literally, I would have a case on that. If you don't have a case, they might not do anything with the Apple Care because there has to be some reason why you dropped it. Oh yeah, it's kind of like that idiot bought the PS4 and then he goes, he drops it and slams on the ground right in front of GameStop. He buys $1,000 system and breaks it, and he goes, Xbox rules. Okay, it's like the same reason. You go outside, you drop the phone and just slam it on the ground and go, Android's better. No, it's not. Let me tell you guys, Apple's actually pretty good because the iOS 11, they're coming out with the iOS 12 eventually next year. I don't know when, but I'm going to find out. I'm going to get more information about it. About Apple all day. I mean, literally. Apple, they have this good laptop, I heard. So you can basically make a phone call on it, is what I heard. Who would want to pay $1,000, $1,400 for a laptop? And you can't put it in layaway. It doesn't make no sense at all. Who would want to pay $1,000? Oh, here we go. Tommy Carter. Hey, Tommy, what's going on, man? Boost changed that less than a year ago, dude. Well, 2 years ago in my store, Boost Mobile had their plans almost like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know. It was a $35 plan they still had, but I think they searched it from the 30, but now it's 35. Let me get to your guys' questions, and I'll get to them soon as possible. You expect carriers to change them every 10 days, which I think they should change them every 10 days. RetroTech, they should, because, you know, they could make money off of that. I mean, Boost Mobile would grow bigger and they would get stronger and outbeat any company if they did that. That's my opinion, not just everyone else. I mean, don't get me wrong, Boost Mobile is a good coverage company. I mean, they are good, but they're not. I mean, if I go out with Boost Mobile and I'm out in the area, like out and about, the signal's great. I mean, I could have hit my iPhone, but when I'm at my house, I have to use Wi-Fi. That's just, I had the iPhone 6, 32 gigabyte, and I loved that iPhone, but I had to get rid of it because the iOS 11 destroyed my iPhone for some reason. Just get it fixed, it costs $180. That's ridiculous. Boost what's great where I live, never drop calls. That's good, Tommy. Yeah, I said it depends on your coverage, but it depends where you live. See, where I live, I don't get good service Boost. I get 1 to 2 bars, and it's terrible. This time of year, it seems they do. Understandable, Roku, if I'm pronouncing that right. I understand. It's hard to go to Android to Apple. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been with the Apple. I mean, I had my iPhone 4S with Sprint when they first came out, and I loved it. Didn't want to get rid of it, but I had to because it was either that or I had to go to Verizon or prepaid Boost. Because at the time, Boost Mobile was not a store in Troy. I lived in the country area. I loved my iPhone. I was on it every single day. You know how much data I use? Almost 200 gigabytes a day. Almost, literally. I was on my phone like crazy. I was always texting, always calling, always on the internet on my phone. But when I lived in Pleasant Hill, it got no service. But now they've been growing. iPhones don't let you do. Oh, okay. I understand why you put that slash. Okay. Yes. That's also true. Yes, they do. But what you get for, that's why you have Apple Care. That's what it's for. Literally. Hardly any apps on the iPhone. That, Tommy, I would have to disagree because Apple does have a lot of apps. It depends what you like. I mean, Tommy Carter, have you ever had an iPhone before? Comment down below and let me know. and then I'll tell you what's on there. No adjustments. What do you mean no adjustments? Are you mean by the iPhone or Android? They wanted them about a year ago. Also, Boost is doing way better than Metro. I mean, I can't beat you there. Like I said, Metro is also a good company. The Boost Mobile is actually a good company as well. But they will eventually they will overpower Metro eventually. But the reason why I like Metro is because they use T-Mobile. And it's cheaper than paying T-Mobile. So if you're Richard Tech, do you think it would be cheaper to have Metro than T-Mobile? Because T-Mobile is my favorite company. I've been with T-Mobile for about around there. I always had them, but I never left them. I had the LG Style 3, LG Style 1 and 2 through T-Mobile. I had to leave because I couldn't afford it. Man, $200 just coming out of your pockets is way too much money. But do you think Metro would be cheaper? I mean, I have nothing against Metro. It's just, and I heard if you bring like other companies over, like people over to Metro, you can get 10% off if they stay within 30 days. You get 10% off of your phone bill. Do that. I don't know what they do. I mean, that's a really good question, but I'll have to find more information. That's bad for business. Oh, bad for business. You mean like changing the plans every 10 days if they did? Oh, okay. So let's see here. Where we at? Just change your plans every 10 days. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Understandable. Verizon is nice service, but the price is very pricey on budget. Tommy Carr, I would not agree more. Verizon, excuse me for 1 minute. Excuse me, not the mental. Yes, Verizon is very, very expensive. They're overpriced. I don't think eventually they're not going to be. They're making business and all that, but they overpriced their prices. And I mean, you go to Minnesota and they shut off their customers because they're using way too much data. I think that's unacceptable. Maybe if you slowed their speeds down, yes, that's understandable. But it says in the terms and conditions, people just don't read the stuff because they're too lazy. And they're like, oh, we get unlimited, we get all we want. It does not matter because you have to read the terms and conditions, and they'll tell you, yeah, you use this much speed, you'll be able to be slowed down after this much gigs. Okay, Cricket does say that under the bio. You get 22 gigs. After 22 gigs, they will slow you down regardless because the other person ahead of them hasn't used that much gigs, and they put behind you in the line. That's how Metro does the same thing. But yes, Verizon is very expensive. They're out of line. They're getting out of line. But you don't shut off people for no way. That's how you leave. That's how people leave. They're like, here's $200 just to check your mouths. So, yeah, Verizon is way too pricey. One time, yes. Okay, whatever that means. I actually dropped my phone and Boost shipped me out a phone with 1 day. What phone did they send you, Tommy Carter? Comment down below in that section on the chat. Please. Tommy, what is your daily driver? Richard, too? That you'll have to ask him that question. Metro is cheaper, but if you get cheaper service, and no, they don't do the 10% off. Hey, Richard Tech, the guy I talked to at Metro PCS, they said, oh yeah, guys, I'll try to get to your questions as soon as possible. There's a lot of people making comments, so please be patient with me. I'm doing the best I can. But yeah, Metro PCS, they told me that you get 10% off if they stay within the 30-day period. Now, if they don't stay within that 30-day period, I don't get 10% off my next phone bill. That's where I live. I don't know. They said that they're going to be stopped doing that eventually within 2018, sometime in 2018. I don't know yet. But yeah, eventually it won't. Mine is the Alcatel 7. Who you with? 1972. Who you with? Raccoon. Roscoon. Who you with? If I'm saying that correct, I apologize. LG Tribute HD, but it's not too bad. You know what, Tommy Carr? People that have been telling me I'm not gonna say anything bad about Boost, but a lot of even the Boost company even told me at the Boost store that the HD LG Tribute is a bad phone because it depends. I mean, a lot of people have their own opinion. The LG Tribute is a lot better, maybe in some people's opinion, but my favorite phone there, and I'm not going to say this to everyone, but I like the iPhone SE. I would rather choose the iPhone SE over the Tribute 7. Or no, the LG Tribute HD any day. I'll tell you that right now because there's been a lot of comments. The stars are bad. The rotten tomatoes on it. It's just really, if you look at the bio on it, it is so bad. It's not up to date with I don't know if it's even up with the date with the Android devices. Richard Tech would tell you that a lot more, but literally, I think the LG Tribute is a lot better. I mean, and some other opinion depends. I mean, hey, Tommy, answer this in the comments below. Does it run Nougat on the LG Tribute HD? And tell me what Android it's running. If it's 7.0 or 4.2, I don't forget what it runs. I haven't had the phone for a while. I have the ZTE Blade Max on Metro, and I don't care for Metro service. I can't load a 5-minute video on YouTube without it buffering. See, when I do YouTube, I usually go on Wi-Fi because the data, that's one thing I will agree. I'm not really supposed to say this on my videos, but they're going to find out anyway. Use the Wi-Fi when I'm on my phone when I'm using YouTube or anything that's streaming wise because it buffers a lot. Now when I'm listening to music, it's okay, but I might be leaving Metro PCS eventually within, I think, next year, and I'm going to I don't really know yet, but I might be changing another carrier, but I'm getting iPhone 8. Richard Tech, who do you use with the ZTE Blade Z Max? Are you going to be going to another carrier very soon? Comment down below. I have tried Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T, and Cricket. I try not to be a fan of any of them. Okay, understandable. Yes, I have used all of those, but through prepaid. Cricket is some as postpaid. Cricket, I didn't care one bit because I don't use people that has caps. When they're capped, I don't use them, period. I don't even try to buy it. So, I mean, who was the best carrier that you had? Did you have Cricket, AT&T, or T-Mobile, or Sprint? What? I'm pretty sure Sprint was not the best one, or T-Mobile. I'm pretty sure it was AT&T or Cricket. But I just didn't care for Cricket. I would put them at the bottom of my list over Boost any day because Boost is better than Cricket. I'll tell you that much right now. Cricket sucks so bad. I actually hate them because Boost is not capped like Cricket is. They're not 8 megabytes per second. So go ahead and comment down below what's your favorite carrier there that have you been using or what you're using now. The same LG Tribute HD. What do you mean? LG. Oh, okay. Well, I want to see if it runs Nougat, though. Nougat is like, go back to my previous video and then come back. Honestly, T-Mobile is the fastest, mostly consensus around me. Okay, could not agree more. Metro is a lot faster, but they're the same thing as T-Mobile, but they work perfect around me. I have 3 bars right now using all my data, but I'm using that right now because I'm using my hotspot, the power over my on my well, no, I'm using the Wi-Fi, my modem on Q-Link. I have 5 gigs. I'm using that through to power up my laptop to go, so that way it won't buffer. Well, he is lying to you. You can add a line for $25, but that's only a deal with Metro does. Okay, I guess I am getting lied to. Guess you have to trust your friends. I didn't okay, I wouldn't be lying because I think that was his. His name's Jason, I guess. He was lying to me, I guess. I don't actually believe it. It's just because they want more customers to get more money. I think that's how that is. But if you add a line, I think you can save $25. That's what he said as well. But you won't get a discount off your phone bill. Strike Talk is ridiculous because their customer service is awful. Could not agree more. Praise the Lord. Yes. Technically, they are so bad. I had Straight Talk. I had the ZTE Z914. That phone was so terrible. I couldn't even use Facebook. It was even worse than my ZTE. It was actually terrible. That thing was just so terrible. I couldn't even use that. That phone gave me a headache. I had to literally throw it against the wall to smash it. And it would still not work. That thing is so slow. It was running 3G too, even 4G. It was not even funny. Why would you use a phone that you're paying? I was paying $35 a month for 2 gigs of high-speed data, and they're also capped. I don't like Straight Talk because they're capped now. They used to be unlimited data. Now, if they're unlimited data, shoot, I'll use capped all day. I don't care about that. But no, I would never use Straight Talk. And Straight Talk uses Total Wireless, Straight Talk, Net 10, Simple Mobile. But Simple Mobile is not capped, I don't think. I don't know. Somebody comment down below if they're capped or not. But I'm going to have to get more information about that. I might be doing an unboxing with Simple Mobile soon. Whew. But yeah, it is awful. They never did that. Store must be lying to you. It's getting you to bring business to them. Oh, you mean Metro PCS? Yeah, I mean, they're not really they're an authorized dealer store, but they're not really a real Metro PCS store is in Piqua, close to, I know a lot of people don't know where Ohio is. They might know where Ohio is, but they don't know where the city it's at. But in Piqua, it's really up the road. It's right beside T-Mobile. But yeah, they have Metro PCS. It's a real store, but they wouldn't be lying to you. But the ones where I'm at, I'm pretty sure they lie a lot. So I mean, half the time I don't even care what they say out of their mouth. They just want that money. They're just a store that can help you out get a cell phone that way you can just use for the meantime. I'm just using Metro because I'm trying to save money, and I'm getting ready to pay $40 a month for unlimited talk and text. I mainly just talk and text on the phone, and not half the time get on the web, but I use Wi-Fi mainly. I have Cricket and T-Mobile data only on the 7. Those sim a lot. Chinese phones. They are nice. Chinese phones are really beautiful, nice. The LG Tribute runs Marshmallow. Okay, and he said also Android 6.0. See, I don't think it's up to date. I mean, my phone is running Nougat, and it's 7.0. My phone is the LG K7 20 Plus. It's running L 7.0 is the Android version, and it's up to date. And it'll let me know I think every 3 months it updates my apps and stuff. And rarely use data on Metro for that reason. Yeah. I'm leaving Metro in a few months. I am going to as well because I can go to Boost and pay with that, but I won't. I mean, I could add an extra $5 with the hotspot. I'll be paying $55 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data, truly unlimited. But I don't really care about the bars anymore because Boost is actually a good company, but I would use Boost over Cricket any day. I'll tell you that right now. And Metro. I'm just using Metro for the meantime to save money. So, and I'm going to try to unlock my device through Metro, and then I'm going to bring it over to AT&T probably and use their unlimited data plan. There's just something I don't like about Cricket. I rarely use data on Metro for a reason. Metro in a few months. Metro PCS. Yes, I'm leaving Metro in a few months. Not me. I'm leaving about when my phone comes unlocked. Have a good one, Luke. God bless you, brother. You have a good one. Well, Tommy Carr, you have a great day and a good night. Come back and see me anytime. So I'm all caught up here, I think. Yep. So we still have 2 people watching. We had 4 people watching today. Man, we have let's see how many likes we have here. We have 1 like, and I have 27 subscribers. That's pretty good. Back noises. It's just the fan turn on right now. I had to turn on. So then again, Boost. I mean, I think probably next year or within 2 years, I think they're going to be updating their plans a little bit more. The unlimited, they'll probably switch to 60. That's my opinion. I think they're going to be doing that. But other than that, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot one question. I think I got all the questions. Yep, I'm all caught up with on my questions. If anybody got any more questions, please feel free before I get off here within a couple minutes. And yes, I'm a big Cardinals fan. I love the St. Louis Cardinals. I love baseball. So, yep, I'm going to be going live here, I think, tonight. And I'm going to be playing Friday the 13th and also my Minecraft. How fast is your home Wi-Fi? I think I have Spectrum. That's who I have through Wi-Fi, and it's 100 megabytes per second. You know what? Actually, let me go ahead and do a speed test for you guys. I'll come back with the comments here in a minute. I can just pull it over here. Okay, yeah. There we go. Let me go ahead and show you the speed test on my Wi-Fi. Let me close all my apps here. Let it vision in a little bit. Give it time. And show you my Wi-Fi before I jump off here. Okay, now I'm on Wi-Fi calling. And it takes a sec. I mean, I'm using the Wi-Fi at my house right now. We have one viewer watching. Stay tuned here in a second. It's taking a long time. Mom, is your laptop on? All right, here we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and focus into that. This is how fast my Wi-Fi is. I'm getting about 30. It's trying to hit that 30, but it's pretty fast. That's download, literally. This is the upload. I mean, it's supposed to get 100. I have to get a new modem eventually, but I haven't had a chance to get it. Yep. So let me go ahead and make one more test. It has the ping is a 9, and then the download speed is 25.84 megabytes per second. Upload is 9.15, and the ping is 9. Right now, it is 22.15 megabytes download. Upload is about 63 because I'm using the Wi-Fi on my laptop. It usually gets about 30 download and like 10 upload normally, but it's fast. Literally, I'm using like 5G as if that once, if you're trying to ask me if basically what you're saying. I'm using 5G on my internet. So let me go back and get to the questions real quick. I'll go ahead and use my Wi-Fi while I'm watching on YouTube because I don't want to use my data too much. So yeah, I'm back to my questions now on my phone. So yeah, I'm using 5G is my Wi-Fi. It's fast. So we have 2 people watching again. Frontier, I don't know what was to be the highest, but I think it's probably using about 10 download and 4.3 upload. That's what it uses in my room. I normally use that just for my phones and stuff. But I pay $30 a month. You can't beat that. Roscone 1972. Who do you use through Wi-Fi? Who do you use? Spectrum, Frontier. I don't know if there's others out there. Richard Tech, are you still here? Okay, we'll wait a couple more minutes. If to answer his last question. Okay. Well, I'm gonna jump off here. Thank you guys for watching so much. Make sure to drop that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. After I answer this last question, I use AT&T mobile internet, unlimited, in a home setup. I think that's a bunch of bull a little bit because I had never heard that before. But you know, it is what it is. Wow, how's the speeds on it? What do you get? And after your question, I'm going to get off here. All right. Have a good one there. You all have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. 5 to 20 bucks. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. Was my Wi-Fi faster than yours? Hit that comment down below. If you guys have any more questions, I will get back to you on my email. And I hope you all have a good day. Have a safe one. I'll be live again later on tonight. I'll be playing Minecraft. And I'll try to comment out your guys down below, and we'll have to talk about Apple all day long. I'll tell you that much. And we'll be back whenever Boost ever updates their plans. So, eventually. So, I hope you all have a safe good night. Talk to you later, guys.